Welcome back to a new video. So we went forward a little bit and we have several people that are hired. The only person we're waiting for is our scouting director. And so we're going to go through the salary arbitration as well as I'll show you the coaching staff that we have. We also need to fix the budget. That was the other thing that I'm going to do. So scouting budget, we're going to make to 25 million. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then our development budget, I actually want to put up at 30. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, because we do have the money for it. Because our team is so bad, we don't have any good players on it to pay. As you see, that's who we offered. Everyone else we have secured. I had to change a couple of them just to get them in. A couple of them didn't accept or whatever, and they were still vacant. So I went and did that between videos. And so we can go ahead and clear all these while I am looking at them. I don't like to look at a bunch of messages that are all there. All right, so we have these guys here. We'll see if they let me put them in AAA. They don't. We'll throw them. We just need to get rid of people, frankly. So we have people that we'll designate for assignment that are not really relevant for us. Here. Wave and designate for assignment. And then look for the guys with 2. I guess we can throw them onto the main roster and figure out what we want to do with them later. Since the nice thing with our team being so bad, I don't really care who's on the team, but we got rid of some of those guys, and so we have the roster kind of fixed with that. Let's go forward a little bit and see what else we need to get ready. All right, so now we have a scouting director, and we have our budget set up. Our staff cohesion is actually not bad for just getting a whole new staff, and now we need to start figuring out some trades. So let's go to manage roster, look at our total roster overall, and then scroll up. So obviously our best pitcher here is Gray Crochet, and he'll get the arbitration for a while. But then we need to look at stuff like this. This guy's not very good. He's really expensive, but he's also not bad enough to where we necessarily need to get rid of him. Same with Luis here. But let's look at the salary arbitration, because there are a couple guys that will get re-upped. Someone like this, he's 32. He's 4.39 ERA, not bad, but it's just not really our future. And then we have Vaughn here. He can play in the outfield a little bit. And last year he batted 246, so he's not the worst player ever. He will cost $5.5 million. So he's someone that we could potentially just keep there. Then Austin Slater, we're not re-signing him. He's 31. We already have Andrew Vaughn here, who's younger. He can play the outfield as well. And then we have Chucky that we don't need as well. So we'll go ahead and move forward a little bit with here. And we'll start looking at some trades that we can do as we sip from the coffee. All right, all those guys, nobody wanted them. It's kind of sad for him. Ask the AI to realign the minor leagues. Not really any purpose of doing that, but just for fun. So let's look here at the free agents. So we do have Juan Soto. I do like to try to always sign him. For some reason, he's always easy to sign in this game. So he wants an 8-year contract, which will take him until he's 34. We're going to just bump that down to 7 and submit a offer for that. Even if we don't really need him, it does obviously make your team better. And he's young. He's only 26. It's pretty rare to have someone that dynamic and that young available. So someone like this, he's actually lower than I remember. So unfortunately, there's not really anyone else that we're really too interested in, because we have to overpay tremendously. Like, I don't really think the contract that we offered Juan is overpaying just because he's so dynamic. But let's look at the roster and try to get rid of some crap players that we have. So we'll see if anyone wants him. Probably not. or it's just people who have inflated contracts like these guys as well, which is obviously not good. We don't need crap like that. And so it's interesting, like a trade like this, obviously this would be a bad trade, but we can discuss here. We can take out Javier Baez, and we can look at, like, Carlos is an interesting guy, so we're gonna take him off there. Their available funds. What if we just gave him $10 million? They would be over budget. So let's look back up here. Add this guy on there. Who else is too expensive for him? They really want to get rid. Yeah, this guy is way too expensive to try to keep on there. Well, the $10 million isn't helping them, is it? Because their budget space is $3 million, and so they can't simply afford my crap player. Let's look at the 40-man, see if there's anyone else. There, 2.5. Let's just go ahead and add. Just keep adding people on until the budget works. I don't think it will. No, unfortunately it won't. So I'm actually interested in these two players. So let's see if they want anyone. We'll go back to here. So Cole Keith is an interesting player. A lot of potential. But we'll see if we can get the Carlos Mendoza guy and see if there's anyone we can trade that we're not really that high on in our organization. Seems like this could be a potential trade because what he has 2.5 stars. I'm not that happy about that. So we'll look at Keith here and see if there's anyone. Yeah, so we don't have anyone. I assume we don't have anyone for this guy either. That's interesting. So, oh, he's 28. That's why. So he's 5 stars, but he's 28. And we don't want to give up Coulson. He's like our best prospect. So we don't want to be doing that. Let's look at Riley Green. Probably nothing. Yeah. So unfortunately, there's not much we're going to be able to do as far as getting rid of this guy here. At least for the most part. We'll see what we can do. We'll go over to prospects. No, so nobody wants him. And thankfully he's not bad enough necessarily to where it's like the worst thing in the world that he's on our team. Same with like this Luis guy. He's good in center field. He's not horrendous. But let's go forward a little bit. So we're at about 8 minutes in. So we'll go forward a little bit and see what is happening. See if we can secure Juan Soto. I haven't heard anything back from him quite yet. So Garrett Crochet has that. Looks like my Walmart card. They pay the minimum amount. Man, sometimes these credit card things, they kind of freak you out because I always pay, obviously, my full balance, and then they're like, you're on track to pay the minimum. Like, not paying the minimum. This is something else I changed. I keep the international free agents on, but I make the number pretty low. So sometimes there's like a really crazy good player, but most of the time they're kind of crap like this, which, like, this guy potentially is okay, but is not really going to move the needle. We can play multiple positions, but I guess we can offer. No, that's too much. It's too much for someone like that. We can actually claim this guy as a decent pitcher. We'll claim everyone. We'll see what my credit card thinks. So we'll move forward a little bit. And yeah, so we already offered Juan Soto. So we'll keep going forward till we have heard something from Juan Soto. That's actually... let's discuss. You will keep... So So let's go back. They want us to keep 80%. I actually like this trade, so we'll go ahead and just do that. I don't mind keeping some of his thing just to get rid of him off our team. So let's move up a little bit. We do have that guy now. And then go ahead and throw these guys on our roster and to move up a little bit. We don't need, we don't need these guys. All right, so we'll hear from Juan Soto soon. Let's go through. We don't need this. No, we don't need old people. 27, 26, not old, but we need to be as young as possible. So see if we get good old Juan Soto. Just more bad trades. All right, he's gonna make me negotiate harder. That's a lot of money, but we'll still offer. Because even if we don't really want him, like we could just trade him right away and get some pieces. All right, so move up here. Man, I really want to just get to the Juan Soto thing. Sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes he accepts like the first offer, and then sometimes he just makes you play around for a little bit. I guess he doesn't want to come here. We're just offer whatever he wants. I don't really care. We're going to get Juan Soto. Because then if he ends up being too much, we'll just trade him right away. Which I think will be what we'll do in the next video. All right. Well, I'm going to end the video here. We're way over 10 minutes. I'm going to keep offering Juan Soto. And in the next video, we'll see if we can get him. But that's it for this one. Take care. Peace.